we need to get more serious at the federal level about helping states invest in the safety of drivers, pedestrians, and cyclists. We shouldn't accept that after decades of traffic and roadway fatalities decreasing, they're increasing once again. So I have reached out to Secretary Buttigieg at the Department of Transportation to ask for his help. I've sent an inquiry to the Department of Transportation asking for ideas and proposals about how the federal Department of Transportation can work with us here in Connecticut to better understand the reasons why we've seen an increase in roadway fatalities, and to partner on programs that can help reduce the likelihood that parents like the Devlins ever have to show up at a press conference like this ever again. Some of the specific questions that I've asked is to try to understand the role that young drivers are playing in this increase in reckless driving. Do we need to think differently about how we educate young drivers? Do we need to consider continuing education for drivers in this state or across the nation as we've seen an increase in reckless driving? What resources can the state of Connecticut get from the federal government to increase the volume of some of our education programming? As the commissioner and deputy commissioner will tell you, they've been thinking about how to better communicate to drivers the need to slow down. You've seen some of that programming, some of that advertisement already being deployed around the state. And then we want to understand how we can draw down more federal resources to help make our streets more pedestrian friendly. In the bipartisan infrastructure bill, there was a $5 billion fund to improve pedestrian safety. Connecticut has received some of those funds already. The city of New Haven is using those dollars to make the Chapel Street corridor more pedestrian friendly. The Western Connecticut Council of Governments is using a grant from that program to make a couple dozen high traffic accident sites in the western part of the state more pedestrian friendly. But we want to understand better whether there are additional opportunities to leverage federal dollars and combine them with state dollars to try to make our streets and our neighborhoods more friendly and safer for pedestrians and cyclists.